it's Stacy with As a Tea Brews. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my current tea stash and how much I've sipped down and where I want to go from here and how much longer I plan on not really buying teas. Fall is coming, and fall and winter is kind of my favorite time to drink tea. The fall and winter flavors are usually my favorites. I love the spicy teas, I love the minty teas. I'm not a big iced tea person, and so I haven't been drinking as much during the summer. I have lately, just this past week or so, really been trying to force myself to make some iced tea. I've made a couple pitchers and branched out and tried some things that I didn't really want to try. So I still have some work to do, but knowing that fall teas are coming up, I think I'm going to fast track my sip down and hopefully get to a point where I feel like, yes, I can order. And I'm almost there. And so let's go see where I'm at. I'm going to take you into my pantry. So I was cleaning some things out and I just found this spreadsheet that I made. I think it was about 1.5 years ago, not this past January, but the January before. And I put down all of the teas that I had and I weighed them all. And then I had the ones highlighted in gray that I wanted to kind of always have on hand. And then, oops, this one I'm out of too. And then the rest were ones that I had wanted to use up. So this is when I kind of first started thinking about drinking things that I didn't love. And I would say that there's some, okay, so first of all, when I look in my pantry, I think, oh yeah, I've made a lot of progress. But now when I look at this, it's really amazing how many I have finished. Oops. So let me just go through this real quick. So the ones that I still have, that I have not crossed off, I still have, but these are ones that I don't really want to run out of anyway, because I kind of always want them in my stash. I just really like them. So I still have the blueberry matcha, the genmaicha powder. I used up, if you see the next few here, I did really like this Dragon Pearls one and the genmaicha chai, but now thinking about it, I could probably do without this one because I have some bags of it anyway. But the Dragon Pearls they don't make anymore, so I'm out of all of these. These I still have, but they're on my keep list. I finished all of these that I wanted to finish. Candy Cane Crush is one that I might order again. I do have Chocolate Rocket left, but I think this is one I want to use up. And then I've used up these other ones I wanted to use up. I still have this, I still have this. I've used up all these. I still have this, which I want to keep. I've used these up. And I've changed my mind. The s'mores chai is one that I always want to keep on hand anyway. This one I would love to keep on hand, but I don't think that they make it anymore. This peppermint patty push, baby spice, gingerbread. If you notice, almost all the teas that I wanted to use up, I've used up. So this one's not a used up, the white chocolate peppermint. I just can't get that one anymore. But I have used up almost everything that I wanted to use up. And I actually didn't even realize that until I'm looking at this list. This one Chaga Chai I didn't mark as a keep always, but I've changed my mind since then. And this is one I really enjoy with honey when I'm sick. The Cold 911, it's not really one to use up. My husband likes it when he's sick, but I don't really like it. And then these, I didn't double check all of these. These are just some individual bags that I had. But you guys, I have used up almost everything that I had on my want to use up list. That is so crazy. I knew that I was getting close, but I didn't realize how close I was. Okay, so here is the current status in my tea area in my pantry. I do think there's a couple that I didn't have to write on my list when I made the list. So I've moved some of these around. So this is kind of my matcha area. So I moved to the ones to the front that I want to still use up. So I have this Mint Humbug matcha and this Ultraviolet matcha that I don't love, and so I'm trying to use these ones up. The rest of these matchas are all ones that I would like to keep in my stash. If I move over here to kind of white teas, green teas, most everything is stuff that I don't really want to get rid of. I have changed my mind about the cardamom macchiato. I think probably we'll use this one up and then not reorder. And then over here I have like blacks and oolongs, mates. I don't have very many mates, but I have the chocolate rocket, which used to be on my keep list, but I haven't been loving it as much, so I think we're probably going to use that one up. But the rest of this stuff pretty much is stuff that I want to keep. And then over here I have like herbals. So pretty much everything here is what I want to keep. I would say except for these two, the apple crumble and the sticky date delight, but I don't not like them enough to not just keep them and use them casually. But everything else here is stuff that I don't necessarily want to use up. So the only other teas I want to finish before I order are these bags from Bird and Blend that I've had from the subscription, and then I've got a couple from the Tea Spot. And some of these are good. They're just not ones that I reach for a lot, but this whole thing was packed with tea, and so there's only, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 bags, and they're all just partial bags. And so then these are my individual tea bags. I would say I don't necessarily have to use all this stuff up before I order it again here. And then the only refills I have, I've got a refill of the milk oolong, which my mom really likes. I don't like, but I've got 2 of the pumpkin chai, and then a couple from Chinatown, which will take me a while to use, but I'm not going to not order because I have those. And then 2 late digestus, which is one that I always want. And then back here is some cotton candy from the Necessities. Oh, and baby spice from Bird and Blend. So almost everything is stuff that I'm okay having in my tea collection at this point. So I just have a couple matchas and then a couple other teas that I want to use up before I order. So I think I am on track to get to order for the fall, which I'm very, very excited about. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this update about my tea stash, and this is also this is the same organization that I had the last time I posted a video, but it's a lot emptier now. I'll have to go back and look at that video. I know this is still a lot of teas, but I feel like I like a variety. It had too much before of ones that I didn't love. So as soon as I use some of these up, just a few, I'm going to be able to order. I'm so excited. I think I can do this in the next few weeks. So yeah, how are you doing on your sip down? Do you have some teas you're trying to use up? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.